Hello creatives, you're welcome back to my tutorial. I am Peace Okoli, the creative director of Dazzle Creations. Today we'll be learning how to make a rose. The materials we need is a poly material. The measurement I'll be using is 24.5 inches width by 6 inches length. 24.5 inches by 6 inches. Okay, we are going to be folding it into two with the wrong side facing each other. The wrong side is inside while the right side is upwards. So the wrong side facing each other. With our needle and thread, we are going to be making a running stitch from this end. Okay, hope you can see what I'm doing from this end down to the other end, down to the end of the other side. Okay, so watch closely to see what I'm doing. Please make sure that the two fabrics are meeting at the same place. I'm going to be making a running stitch of about 1 inch. Make sure that the two fabrics are So once you're done sewing to the end of the other side, you draw it. Okay, you draw it. You see? You draw it, you see, and when you do that, you arrange it. If this fabric is longer, you can do it this way. You can bring it and fold it this way on top of the other. Okay, you can do it that way and form more. Okay, I can do this with this, you see. You can leave it this way. You can as well do it this way. Okay, but I would like to bring it up a little so that this tip can go beneath this way. Can you see what I'm doing? I brought this one upwards a little. That's what I want. Okay, one thing about ordinary materials is that you can manipulate anything. You can manipulate it to get your desired result. Okay, so once you do that, you see I'm holding it down so as not to lose the shape I formed. Once you do that, you sew it to secure your gathers. If you want a fuller rose, you can make the width longer. Now I use 24.5. You can use up to 30, you can use up to 35, you can use up to 40, depending on what you want to achieve. Okay? So the bigger you want it, the higher you increase your measurement. Okay? The smaller you want it, the more you reduce your measurement. So continue doing that until you are fully convinced that your rose is well secured. And how we sew in millinery, you don't just sew and sew anything you want. When you want to sew, as I've brought out this needle, this thread from here, the next place I'll put my needle is at the next hole beside the thread. The next hole beside the thread. That is one of the secrets of knitwork in millinery business. You see, our rose is already seated. So what I'll do now is to secure my thread. Because I will cover the middle here, I will notch it at the middle. Yeah. Our rose is ready. It is ready. It is ready. So with this, I can use so many things to embellish here, to put here, to cover here. I can use my brush here. Okay, I can put a brush to cover it here, and this is what you have. You see that? I put a brush to cover it, but I won't be using a brush. I want to show you another technique. In case you don't have money to be buying accessories, okay, there are 1001 ways you can improvise by making your own appliques. Okay, I mean making your own both flowers and roses. The right side, this is the wrong side. So on the right side we sew, we make a running stitch, of about 1 inch each. Once you are done, you draw it. You see? So what you do now is to do it this way. Hope you're understanding what I'm doing. You draw it and secure it. See the shape I've already formed. This is the back, that's the front. You can use any of this, okay? But one thing is that if you can use, if I'm to place this like this, I'm done. But if I'm to place it this way, it means that I'll look for something else to cover here. See, I will look for something else to cover here. So whichever way you use this is beautiful on its own. Whichever way you use it, it can go. But know that if you use this side, it will demand that you bring something else and place here so that you can cover here. Okay, so let me secure it and we'll continue. You draw it and arrange the gathers. Arrange it very well, and then you secure it. Okay. So once I'm done with this, I want to place it this way, here. I'll look for a way to close up here. I have so many options. I have these flowers I bought from the market. I have my brush. I have these buttons that I made in the market with my fabric. Okay, so I have also this, but I want to use this. I want to combine black with yellow. I'll use this and close up here. Either I use gum or I sew it down. So I'll be using gum to put this here. Okay, you can use your needle and thread and sew it. As you can see, it's a button. You can use your needle and thread and sew it down. Okay, but I want to use my gum to do that. You use your wool gum, but I prefer using my hot glue. Okay, you use your wool gum, your gum itself. But I want to use my hot glue to fix it here. Press it down so it can stick. And that is it. Okay, so once I'm done doing that, I will now attach this to this rose. Okay, I'll still use my gum. You can still use your wool gum and apply this. Okay, and our rose is ready. Okay, with this you can use it for any embellishment. Okay, you can as well use it to on our Alice band. Place it on Alice band this way. Place it on our Alice band this way. Can use it this way. You can use it to embellish your turban. Okay, so, and that is it. And here is a turban. You can use this on our turban, and we are good to go. Okay, and we are good to go. Now use gum to hold it down to the fabric. Press it down and hold it for some time so that it can stick. Okay. Yeah, our turban is ready.